As you will hear, your keynote speaker grew up in England. At age 20, followed her dream to come to America and find her version of Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. To discuss how to write a speech from napkin to the stage, please welcome Hall of Fame keynote speaker Patricia Fripp.
If you're going to write a speech, you will not be dressed in a custom-made suit and high-heel shoes. You're going to be a lot more comfortable. And in case you are doubting, yes, you can write a speech. All you have to do is understand the process and overcome 3 challenges. And we don't so much write a speech as we develop a speech. You think about what is going to go in it. We decided that I would deliver this presentation after Lady and the Champs last year. So in the back of my mind, I have been considering what might go into it. And then in December, I got serious. And then at some point, you are going to sit down. You're going to have pens and pads, and you're going to work. And often, you are not alone. Sometimes it's stimulating to be in an environment with other people. Some of the best speeches have been written in dark, smoky bars with outlines on soggy cocktail napkins. However, for me, I'm more likely to be sitting in plain jumper drinking coffee. And at this point, you need a pad and a pen. And as we want to make our speech sound conversational, my approach is I actually talk to myself, and then I write down what sounds right. And most people probably do not have the discipline to write out an hour speech. You could do that for an 8-minute speech, but at this point, I'm going to write my outline, and on a pad, I am going to jot down all my ideas, everything that might go into the speech. This process is messy. This is the creative process. George Carlin was interviewed by my friend Larry Wilde, who wrote What the Great Comedians Say About Comedy and 52 other books on comedy. And George Carlin said, working on a routine is more like going on a field trip than being in a laboratory. So at this point, with your pad and pen and notes, you are on the field trip. Then you're going to take it into the laboratory and work on the structure. So what I do is I take my notes, and my handwriting is appalling. Even I can't read it 4 days later. So once I've been, and in this point it was in the plain jumper, walking through, talking to myself, then I go home and I put it in my computer so I can read my notes. And then as I'm talking through, and my best rehearsal with my notes is on the treadmill, so it seemed this is a good logical order that I could get it in my body, then the process is put it on a flip chart in the order that you're going to deliver your speech, and in your office, just talk through it. Does that sound like it would work? And at this point, it's very easy to have a clean pad. Then when you think you're ready, you can put it in your PowerPoint. Now, I can fiddle around with PowerPoints that have been created. I cannot add all the bells and whistles, so my yellow Post-it says, Jim Prost, please make this look pretty. Remember, there are some parts of putting together your presentation, it is not worth your while. You need to know how to do it, but you can delegate PowerPoint and all the fancy bells and whistles. You don't have to do it yourself. In fact, I recommend that you don't.